Hey, it's Elaf, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the updated Caspa AI platform and show you how to create product photos using 3 furniture pieces on 2 different modes that we've got updated on the platform. So the 2 modes are creative and accurate mode. And the way that it works is with creative mode, you upload a photo and the AI replicates your product image. And so it understands it and then it generates it in a new photo. So you could prompt whatever you like, whatever angle, whatever shape, and based on the understanding of that AI has on the photo, it will create the photo. So in that case, it's better to prompt it as much as possible. And the second mode is accurate mode. So this is where you have your input image in the exact same format, you upload it onto the platform, and you generate an AI background on the platform. This is one of the newest updates, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think about it and which ones work best with your products. If you have any feedback, let us know. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments and share this video with anyone who it could be useful to. So I'm going to jump straight into it. I've got my laptop here and I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you how it works. Starting off with this footstool, I'm going to show you how to generate photos on both creative and accurate mode on the platform. I'm on the background remover tab. I can upload a photo or select one in my assets, which I uploaded in the past. So I'll select it and then click the green generate product photos button to send it to the third AI product photos and editing tab. Once it's in the AI editor tab, you can see that the default mode is creative mode. I'm going to type in my prompt. In this case, I want a HD photo of this footstool placed in the entryway of a hallway against the wall, natural light coming through the door, a guest seated, tying their shoes, warm, inviting atmosphere with subtle home decor, and then click the green generate button. The creative mode means the AI will learn how the product looks and replicate it when generating a photo. This means it can edit the input image slightly in order to reposition it in the photo. This is what the first image generated looks like. I like it, so we'll save by clicking the arrow on the top right. And then I'm going to generate again to get some variety and save it when I'm happy. Like I said, with the creative mode, the AI learns how the product looks and generates a replica of the product with your prompt, so it can actually be very useful to describe your product in detail if you want it to be more accurate. Next, I'm going to show you how to use the accurate mode to generate a photo with the same product. I'm going to go back to the image in my assets on the background remover tab and then select the Center Studio Editor button. In this second tab, I'm going to resize and reposition the product where I want it to be in the end photo, because the accurate mode will use the exact input image you upload and generate an AI background for it. When I'm happy, I'll click the Generate Product Photos button to send it to the third tab, but I can go back and reposition it if I want to change it later too. Unlike the creative mode, where it's best for you to describe your own product in detail, in the accurate mode, you don't need to do that since it will use the exact input photo. Now I'm back on the AI editor tab. I'm going to select the accurate mode and then I'm going to edit the prompt to be more exact. Placed in the entryway of a hallway against the wall, natural light coming through the door, plant on the side. Then click generate. I didn't use the same prompt as the creative mode with the AI human model, since I'd have to paint over parts of the chair in order for the model to be sat on top of it. I could try that if I wanted to as well, but I didn't want it to edit the product itself. 4 images are generated on this mode. I'll flick through them and save the one that I like the best and regenerate if I want some more variety. And now I'll show you how all the images look on the creative and accurate mode side by side. Moving on to this black leather sofa, I'm going to do the same thing and show you how this black sofa looks in the creative versus accurate mode so you could see how it works on both. Starting off on the background remover tab, the sofa is here in my assets. I'll send it to the AI product photos and editing tab by clicking the green button. The default mode on this tab is creative mode, so I'm going to type in my prompt straight away. Here I want to see this exact black sofa in a brightly lit contemporary room, small white geometric rug, green plant in the background, a stylish woman lounging on the sofa, casually scrolling on her phone, chic and vibrant atmosphere. And then click generate. It takes a few seconds to load and then a photo is created. I quite like this first one, so I'm going to save it and regenerate for variety. Here I can see that the AI didn't actually replicate the product well enough, so the sofa looks slightly different. I'm going to edit the prompt to be more specific, so I'm going to add with 6 buttons in the center of the cushions. This is something that can happen in the creative mode since the AI is generating a replica of your product, but with more detailed prompting on the product, it usually sorts it out. It's worth being as descriptive as possible on the creative mode. You can go into detail like the product, the shape, the material, the color, the fit, or whatever else you think is necessary. I like how this photo turned out, so I'll download it and feel free to regenerate or edit the prompt again if you want to change anything. Now let's compare to a photo of a black sofa generated on accurate mode. I'm going to go back to the input image on the background remover tab and send it to the studio editor and then reposition it. Like I mentioned, the accurate mode takes the exact input image of the product and generates only the AI background, so make sure you're happy with the positioning first, then click generate product photos to send it to the third AI editor tab. Make sure to click on the accurate mode since the default is creative and then type in the prompt, in this case in a brightly lit contemporary room, small white geometric rug and a green plant in the background, hot pink painting on the wall, chic and vibrant atmosphere, then click generate. For images I created, flick through them to select the ones you like or edit or touch them up if you need to. I'm going to save the ones that I like. And now I'll show you how the images from creative and accurate mode look side by side. Finally, I'll show you how to create these photos of this white chair on both creative and accurate mode. Just like before, we're starting off on the background remover tab, upload the photo or select the one you've uploaded before, and click the green generate product photos button. On the AI photos and editing tab, the default is creative mode, so I'll type in the prompt I want. In this case, this armchair in a deep blue room with velvet curtains with gold accents, cream marble flooring, and a designer lamp glowing softly in the background, opulent, refined, and high-end atmosphere. Then click generate. It takes a few seconds to load and then a photo is generated. I like this one. I'm going to save it and generate another for variety. You can see that the AI has replicated it pretty well, so it looks like the same white sofa but at a slight angle. Now onto the accurate mode. Similar to before, on the background remover, I'm going to send it to the studio editor, which is the second tab. Here I'm going to reposition it to where I want it in the photo, and when I'm happy, click the green generate product photos button to send to the AI editor. On this tab, make sure that the accurate mode is selected, and since the prompt from before is still here, I'm just going to remove the part that says this armchair, since accurate mode just uses the input image, and then I'll click generate. It takes a few seconds to load. For images I created, I'll select the ones I like the most. And now I'll show you how all the images look on the creative and accurate mode side by side. So that wraps up the tutorial. As you've seen, both creative and accurate mode, you don't have to use both of them. It would be a good idea to play around with them both and see what works well with your product or what works well with your input images, and just have fun with it. And I hope it helps you with your product content marketing in general. Hopefully I'll see you again soon, and thanks so much for watching.